I came to this school because I saw a lot of potential in everything that it offered. Getting a choice of 19 technical areas to all the extracurriculars and sports.
I was excited to come to this school because they offered a technical program, a great academic program.
I get to come in every day and I get to do something new.
For me, I think it's the best decision I could have made.
I think it is so important for kids to be able to express themselves. You need to show off who you really are.
Hi, I'm Lydia.
And I'm Montana. Welcome to Nashoba Tech Viking News Network. That was a great intro.
Yes, I agree.
Now let's get on with my story of the day. Now this is a story of one of the shops here at Nashoba. In 2015, Nashoba Tech added veterinary assisting to its technical offerings. There was a shortage of veterinary technicians in the industry. Not long after, Angel Animal Medical Center opened at Nashoba Tech Vet Clinic. Many of the graduates from the program ended up joining Angel. In 3 to 4 years, students can earn an associate's degree and take the test to become a certified veterinary technician. Erin Tomfrey, a 2019 graduate of Nashoba Tech from Shirley, is working at Angel at Nashoba along with fellow 2019 alum Carly Robinson of Lowell and 2000 graduates Angel Hurst of Air and Rhodes the Animal Medical Center while finishing the Penn Foster program. Overall, adding the veterinary technician program to Nashoba Tech was a very positive outcome.
That is such a great program. I'm so glad it was added. Speaking of great programs, Skills USA. We have a package for you to watch and we'll be right back.
Skills USA is an organization that prides itself on the quality of work and practical skills, leadership.
A nationally recognized skills competition
for technical high school students throughout the country
that all the shops at tech school compete in.
Multiple teams compete in several different categories.
A place where you can compete in a different contest that aligns with your technical program.
First, it starts off as a regional competition, then it turns into a state competition, and if you make it to nationals, it's a national competition.
My involvement with Skills USA was specifically in Skills USA championships. In championships, I would compete against other experts in the field, and we would put our skills to the test to see who can do it the fastest, the highest quality.
I competed in audio and radio production.
I had to study like terminology for my area that I was doing.
3 haircuts. I did a hair color and also a hairstyle.
So my role was really supervisory.
Let my students know what competitions they could compete in.
I was there as a coach. I was there to support the cosmetology student.
I won a silver medal.
A whole bunch of brand new gear. I got a scholarship from Harbor Freight.
Getting a medal at the end of the week was really amazing.
What I won was a scholarship for a school. It was Academy for Media Production.
The week at Skills USA Nationals was phenomenal.
I was just so impressed by how well organized it is.
Nationals was big.
You could literally walk for miles and miles and miles.
It was like a really cool environment. Everyone was super nice.
I would recommend Skills USA for new students.
Yeah, I'd recommend Skills USA for literally everybody that goes to a tech school.
I would definitely recommend that all students consider joining Skills USA.
I would absolutely recommend that every student in the building participate in Skills USA.
Try it. You never know. You won't regret it.
On to some more news about what's going on here at Nashoba. On September 27th, the Elegant Chef reopened to the public for the first time for the school year. The Elegant Chef is a restaurant here at Nashoba Tech run by the Culinary and Hospitality Management program. The restaurant will be open now every Tuesday through Friday when school is in session. And you can go enjoy your lunch at the Elegant Chef any of those days from 11:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. In addition to the restaurant, a new catering program has started for people who just can't get enough of Elegant Chef for lunch. The students and staff will be able to cater holiday events, football parties, and many more special events. Also, recently in the culinary arts program, bakery chef instructor Capreron is teaching students how to make donuts, bagels, muffins, danishes for breakfast. And hopefully their new breakfast menu will be available to the public soon. But as of now, there is no set date for when that will happen.
I can't wait to go there, can you?
I am. I'm also excited to talk about the most recent sports update. This season, the Nashoba Tech girls soccer team has been on a roll, so far undefeated. Last night, the team had to play in the rain, but still had an incredible win of 7-1. After their incredible win, the team went inside to celebrate their win, but also the departure of their seniors at senior night.
Speaking of sports, let's check out the latest sports report of by our very own Maddie Dawes.
There was a lot of challenges facing this year. The first challenge was to get the brand new coaching staff. As we know, we're all brand new to this community, and that was the biggest first challenge we had, is get to know these players, to know the Nashoba Tech family.
We have traditionally had lower athletics registrations, and this year we had an absolute explosion of athletics registrations. So one of the bigger challenges we've had is making sure that we have enough coaches for all of the kids, and that we have enough equipment for all of the kids.
I think we're a great team. We have great family, great defense, great offense, great coaches, brand new.
So being a part of a team is all about accountability. They rely on you to be there every day. So of course, being a part of a team is important because you have to be there every day for everyone else. You have to develop that we over me mentality.
They work hard. I like all the kids that I have in class. They're invested in being good. Then I know it's not going to come easy to them, but they're working hard and they're doing what they're supposed to be doing to get wins on the field.
My short-term goal in relation to football is play as good as I can for these next 2 years and then go off to college.
Best piece of advice for anyone that wants to join the football team would definitely be you want to be able to put the team over yourself. If you can do that, you can be successful in anything.
That was fun. I'm glad we could learn more about some of the sports and what being a part of them may be like.
Yes, but this next story isn't so fun. It's actually quite sad. Let's talk about why.
Hurricane Ian recently hit Florida, destroying many homes. Ian was a Category 4. They sent out search parties for missing survivors. Many communities had to work together to rebuild homes. This hurricane is responsible for about 119 deaths, 54 due to drowning, more than any other storm in Florida since 1935. All will be missed. Florida's southwest coast, Charlotte and Lee, faced the monstrous storm surge and winds exceeding 150 miles an hour. Most of the state had been without power or clean water after the storm passed.
I can't believe that many people passed away.
I know, it's devastating. We send our condolences to all the people who were affected by the storm.
On a brighter note, the Viking Theater Company is hosting a new show soon, so we were able to get our hands on some information about the theater company itself.
Hi, my name is Emily Smith. My pronouns are she, her, and I am the director of the Viking Theater Company.
Hi, I'm Rachel Hahn. I go by Miss Hahn. My pronouns are she, her. My role in theater is I'm the co-advisor with Miss Smith. She's our director, assistant director.
The Viking Theater Company is the theater and drama club here at Nashoba Valley Tech. It is open to all students, and it is very welcoming and accepting. Rehearsals for the show start around 5 or 5:30 and usually go to 8:30. At the 5 to 5:30 mark is when actual rehearsals will begin, and there will be choreography, and we will practice singing, and we will go through blocking of the show, and it is all just an amazing fun time.
I think that theater is one of the only places where people can learn empathy.
I think value that I see is that it's a safe space to be creative.
The atmosphere in the Viking Theater Company is very energetic and very, very happy.
Chaotic, fun, lighthearted, and just an all-around really positive space.
It is a very, very welcoming community of people. I appreciate them all greatly for that.
Theater always has and always will be a big part of my life. It is where I met some of my best friends, and it is where I have learned to express myself the most and really shine on the stage. We do have certain events closer to the production date. A handful of the actors will travel to certain facilities to actually put on a short version of the show for the elderly and people like that.
Done all kinds of fundraising and productions in the spring too.
Currently, the Viking Theater Company is performing the musical Percy Jackson and the Lightning Thief. Show dates are December 1st to 3rd with 2 performances on the 3rd. If you would like to buy tickets, QR code is here. We know they're a huge hit. But if you would like to support the Viking Theater Company, please come and see the show. It would be lots of fun and we greatly appreciate it. The musical is an adaptation from the book Percy Jackson and the Lightning Thief by Rick Riordan. It's about a teenage boy who finds out he is the son of a god, and he goes through a whole lot of trouble completing his quest. If you would like to watch us, please come down to the Viking Theater Company on December 1st to 3rd and watch the craziness unfold. Because look, he never wanted to be a demigod.
For any new student, whether it be a freshman or a transfer student or an upperclassman who just wants to give it a shot, we are always welcome, arms wide open. We do multiple shows per year. Come check in with us down after school for rehearsal one day, and we'd love to have you. It's so much fun.
Become one of us. Join our club.
Amazing information.
Yes, now let's talk about the Nobel Peace Prize. Svante Pääbo, a Swedish geneticist who has recently done research and work on ancient genomes and human evolution, has been awarded with 2022 Nobel Prize for Physiology, or the science behind paleogenetics and ancient DNA. He pioneered the application of DNA analysis for ancient bones, and in particular regarding techniques for sequences severely degraded DNA. The ancient DNA can be extracted from bones and recently can be found from cave sediments too. Now it has opened windows into previously invisible population histories and interactions. It's a win not just for Pääbo, but for other research communities, where they feel like there is finally recognition for all their work and research on paleogenomics.
Our congratulations goes out to all who were involved.
Next, let's see what the weather is this month.
Okay, so we have for Saturday we have a high of 70 and a low of 45. Sunday, we have a high of 66 and a low of 43. Monday will be a high of 60 and a low of 50. Tuesday, we have a high of 56 with a low of 36. Wednesday, we have a high of 56 and a low of 36 again. And Thursday, we have a high of 55 and a low of 38. And Friday, we have a high of 58 with a low of 41.
Whoa, didn't see that forecast coming.
Let's hope it is good weather on Halloween.
Now we have a video introducing the new biotechnology instructor, Mr. Toriano.
It's a great question. So I have been really inspired by the vocational education model that I believe a lot of students, not every student, but a lot of students learn best by doing, and it allows them to capture a better grasp of the material than they could just by sitting there. So I think I'm really sold on the vocational type of education, and throughout the interview process, I definitely had a similar vision as the administration here. So I think when you're aligned with the team and you're aligned with the goal, that's what makes a successful workplace. So that's why I chose to come work at Nashoba. So I have a bachelor's in biomedical engineering from the University of Connecticut. And that is a very large state school, so it's easy to get lost sometimes, but I had a lot of good experiences and was able to work with some very intelligent professors there, so that was good. So that is a 4-year undergraduate degree. So yeah, I was just there for 4 years. Was able to do it full time, which was very nice. I dabbled briefly with getting a master's in chemical engineering, and I started doing that part-time while working full-time, and I stopped doing that rather quickly because that turned out to be more work than I wanted to handle. So this is my first teaching job. After coming out of school, I worked for about 10 years in various medical device or pharmaceutical companies, and yeah, just recently decided to make the transition over into education. So this is my first teaching job. Yeah, so far I do enjoy the school. I think as with any job, there are days that are hard and days that are easy, things that I like and things that I struggle with. Yeah, I think the mission is really important, that we're here to do an amazing thing and we're doing a pretty good job of it. And I think the administration shares my vision on that. So I like how things are here. So the thing that I'm struggling with most, and that's definitely a tough question, not pulling punches here. I think I'm struggling most with the freshman exploratory, and I think that may come from the specific shop that I teach. I think the biotech shop is not always the most popular, and many students come in either intimidated by the fact that we'll actually have to learn some chemistry and math here, or intimidated by just the unknown. They don't really know what to expect from this shop. So I think keeping the freshmen both interested, engaged, introducing them to a very new field, and yeah, dealing with any struggling behavioral issues, that's been the biggest struggle for me. Yeah, I think in general I would. I think when a student is choosing what school to go to, that's a very personal decision, and a lot of what you need to take into account is how you learn best. And some people learn best in a very hands-on way, and some people learn best, they're auditory learners or they're visual learners, so maybe they do learn really well by absorbing information through a lecture or reading material. But if you're not one of those learners, I think finding a place like this where you can be a hands-on learner and come away with industry level skills is a great thing.
That was Mr. Turiano from our biotechnology program. Well, it was wonderful talking to you all, and we hope to see you again soon.
Thank you so much for tuning in into the
Viking News Network.
Nashoba Valley Technical High School's annual open house event is rapidly approaching.
Come take a guided tour of our campus and get an in-depth look at many of the career and technical programs we have to offer.
Meet the school's team of education professionals, academic teachers, technical program instructors, and some of our amazingly talented and outstanding students.
Learn about our extracurricular activities and clubs available, as well as what a career and a technical high school education has to offer.
With 20 career and technical programs to choose from, we have a future career path that is just right for you.
So join us on Sunday, November 6th from 12 p.m. to 3 p.m. as we open our doors to the public.
100 Littleton Road in Westford, Massachusetts. Visit our website, nashobatech.net, for more information.
Nashoba Valley Technical High School,
your skills-focused public high school.